Man, I'm tired. Um, uh, you guys got to understand that the Bible, okay, is other people. Like my mom told me this when I was a kid. There's other people writing down. Well, my mom saw it was what they thought Jesus said. But the thing is it's people taking ancient manuscripts and making them fit a political social agenda. Now, in order for the Bible to be influential, you have to put the good stuff in there. Okay, what happens is they manipulate the good stuff with mythology, and mythology is not religion. And so, what's important about the Bible is the people in the Bible, the stories. The stories themselves can be changed to manipulate people into believing in things that are not true. Okay, do you understand? And there are parts in the Bible where they discuss, Genesis, you discuss God's omniscient and omnipotent. And then throughout the Bible, people refer to God as He. So you understand that the people that are writing the Bible down are not the people that are the source of the understanding of Genesis. Because if you understand in Genesis that God is not He, you would not refer to God as He in the rest of the text. Do you understand? And so, as far as the linguistics issues and stuff like that, my dad was monitored and studied and attacked and abused by the Vatican, the Quorum of the 12, the Rockefeller Foundation, the Pentagon. So my family has an excuse for still trying to cling to He to protect me from them. Okay. But then in actuality, the person that's protecting them from the corporations is me. That's why they love He so much. That's why He's their God. Okay, because the person that's it's kind of like Zorro. I'm this bumbling idiot, Don Diego. I think I'm jealous of myself. Zorro, my childhood sweetheart's in love with Zorro, right? And so it's a lot like that episode that I just watched of Zorro, and it kind of sucks. It sucks. Yeah, see, it sucks. Yeah, not really. I'm not jealous of myself. I last night I was being told that before I was getting ready for bed and stuff. Just what an amazing individual you are by DT Suzuki in my head, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of get it. He's like, you really are an exceptional individual, and a lot of things you're able to do, okay, reflect the glory of faith and amazing grace, and that's a pretty amazing person, Earl. I'm like, yeah, it really is. Thank you. It's so good to have a friend like him, And the one who referred me to him was Sun Yat-sen from China. Talk to this guy. He has more time to meditate. He has more time to contemplate. He's the one of us that has the most time. Him and Judy Krishnamurti have the most time to contemplate about you and connect to you and help you through. Even more so than Haile Selassie. Even more so than Herschel Steinschneider, things like that. So the two people that Jesus gave me to help me in this intense perpetuation of abuse, which the selfish people have no intention on ending. They set those things like 2000. We have 2050 to stop this and all that. That's just little things they set for those are like their little goals. You got to understand these people have stem cell research and cloning since before the turn of the millennium. So you have people that have no intention on doing things correctly or right. And Suzuki would write about authority. They have no authority over our lives. A person that's not truthful has no authority in dealing with people, and if you can't, they're not faithful to truth, and so they have no authority to be able to tell you that's a coral snake, that's a king snake, things like that. So the people that perceive themselves in power, leadership, or charge, humility is the key to wisdom and love. And like me and those two Jehovah's Witness ladies at Big Lots talked about today, about that love is what sustains us and saves us from the people like Adolf Hitler, the people like Chiang Kai-shek, the mass murderers, the people that would mass murder people to clone and stem cell research themselves. The only thing that keeps them alive is lovers like us. If there was no lovers like myself or King David or Jesus, they would have destroyed the planet and one another, or at least not maybe the planet, but at least one another long ago. Okay. We would be like the Tempest with Shakespeare. There'd be ruins of what humans used to be like, but they would all be dead. Okay. And so without love, and human beings, the nice thing about human beings, okay, is they're the most it's, me and a young man, he wasn't paying attention too much, but there's no other life form on planet Earth that you'd rather be than a human being, because the other life forms have to deal with human beings, and human beings can do something about what human beings do, and other life forms like lions, tigers, and bears, and sharks, and whatever, can't. Okay, they cannot. Okay. Human beings want to hunt down and kill every deer, every bear. They use poisons to kill all the snakes. Okay. Human beings can change the way they deal with other life forms on planet Earth and behave respectfully and maintain balance and harmony for life. Okay. Other animals are not capable of that. Before that big rock hits planet Earth, and Homo sapiens are part of the life forms here on planet Earth. The Homo sapien with opposable thumb and the mind to be able to quantify and understand the meaning of the word God and the meaning of faith in God. Human beings, you wouldn't want to be a bird, and you wouldn't want to be a dog. And if you were a dog, you'd still have to deal with human beings. Oh shit, yeah. Only you couldn't correct human beings from being such shitheads that they can be. Okay, because you're just a dog. Like Zeke, Zeke gets buried. I do a prayer over his grave to give back, and beautiful grass grows up, and now there's Roundup and poison over Zeke's grave. Welcome to your taxpayer dollars or hard work. Okay, I buried Zeke, a really good dog, and through mind manipulation of NASA projects, there's what he gave back to the earth for oxygen and stuff like that was sprayed and saturated with poison. That's horrible, isn't it? Zeke was a really good dog, and he was a dog. He could be a real pain in the butt. Oh, he could be a huge pain in the butt. He tore up this couch. He could be a total dork. He was a dog, okay, but he was a good dog. Yeah. And they have the evidence from NASA of Earl, sitting there saying, just let go and just go, Zeke. There, you're not going to get to see the kids before that. And picking him up and taking him outside, and he would pee, and I would wash him off with water and dry him off and bring him back inside, and then just tell him, just let go. Your Kate ain't coming back. Your Noah ain't coming back. Your Natalie and Emily ain't coming back. Okay, but they love you. This is what I kept telling Zeke before he passed away. Okay, just let go. And we loved, you were loved, and your kids ain't coming back, but they love you. Okay. It's way sadder and way more tragic than Will Smith pretending with a dog on I Am Legend. Okay. And it's also way more amazing and more beautiful. The lifespan of Zeke and Earl doing what they did to clean it. It's more amazing than Zorro and Guy Williams. It's just, and it's not swashbuckling and there's romance. Oh, Pancho, oh, Cisco. It's just an everyday life of a beautiful person consistently shining the light on immaculate faith without fear. And we'll get up and do, I saw the homeless people today on my way to the store and back. And, I get up every day in this military occupied zone of people addicted to the dopamine addictions of fighting and killing and being and stuff. And the only thing that kept me from them trying to treat me like that too in this town was my family. Okay, none of the rest of you came up and said, here's $350,000 of Bitcoin or crypto on a card and take care of your family. And if things aren't healthy for you here, go to the Gila. None of you did that. Taylor Swift didn't do that. Mark Zuckerberg didn't do that. Richard Branson didn't do that. Nobody did that. And Dad still hopes to win the lotto so we can be comfortable. And Justin can recover from his cancer, and Killian can recover from his heart disease, and Cameron won't have to die. Okay, but you guys don't help. Okay, but I'm real, and I assure you I'm real. And my thoughts, words, and actions are a good example for artificial intelligence to reflect real intelligence, so we can save children from being trained to be genocidal competitors over money. So I'm working on it. I would appreciate it if a lot of you just stepped up and joined me today. If you don't, I don't know how many more chances you're gonna get for tomorrow's to do it. But I'm working real hard for it to happen as soon as possible, because I really love you and I love your children, no matter how much you hate, despise me and think I'm a disgusting person because you watched scientists and military corporations abuse me and didn't lift a finger to help me. But when I saw it was happening to others, I got up and have been tortured ever since for doing it, for trying to stop it. Okay, guys? So if I'm not the guy like King David and the Spirit of Jesus, your imagination has no capacity to replace me. Okay? I love you very much. All right, peace.